An evening Maccas run ended up in court after a fast food lover's complaint about his Big Mac turned violent. Leslie McDonagh visited a McDonald's restaurant in Manchester, England on the evening of December 21 last year, and ordered a Big Mac burger. But when his order was ready, the 53-year-old became enraged after realizing there were onions on the meal. He ended up calling emergency services to complain about getting the wrong meal, which he said he couldn't eat due to its severe allergy, Metro reports. Police soon arrived at the scene, and discovered he had also tried to fight the manager on duty over the menu mix-up. But the situation soon turned even nastier, with Mr. McDonagh falling to the ground and grabbing an officer after being asked to leave the premises. As he was taken away by police, he also spat in an officer's face. According to Metro, Mr. McDonagh, a finance worker, left a work Christmas party early and was meeting his wife to celebrate their anniversary before popping into McDonald's for a snack. He claimed to have consumed 6 cans of beer before he reached the restaurant, with the incident occurring at around 10:30 p.m. on so-called Mad Friday, one of the busiest nights of 2018 thanks to the large volumes of work Christmas parties held on that date. Mr. McDonagh admitted assault by beating of an emergency worker and being drunk and disorderly in a public place at Manchester Magistrates Court recently. He was given a 12-month community order as well as a £190 $342.92 fine and 120 hours unpaid work. Prosecutor Paul Sumner gave fresh insights into the bizarre incident. Police informed him that his food order being incorrect was not a valid reason to call them and they requested him to leave. He said, "They tried to escort him out of the premises. He's fallen to the floor and attempted to grab hold of the legs of the officer. The police then were able to hold the defendant by his arms in the scuffle and escort him out of the store. The officers were struggling with the defendant and whilst they were doing this, he spat in one of the officers' face." He was arrested for being drunk and disorderly and assaulting an emergency worker, but defense lawyer Claire Parrott argued Mr. McDonagh's actions were the result of his serious food allergies and said he was embarrassed by his actions that night. One thing that wasn't clear is that it wasn't just an argument about the order being wrong. The defendant has severe allergies, she said. According to Metro, he specifically asked for something to not be in his food and it was. That is how this started. Of course, he now realizes that this was not a police matter. He called them as did the McDonald's staff. His memory of the incident isn't complete but he was quite clearly utterly embarrassed and ashamed. This was not a planned attack on the officer. He says that he's not a violent person. Continue the conversation at Carrie_Alexis, alexis.carrie@news.com.au.